For this week's assignment, you're going to have 3 exercises that deal with delegates and 2 that deal with link queries. For the first delegate exercise, I'm basically giving you the program, or kind of a program shell. This runs as is, but it does not have any delegates. And so what you need to do is create a delegate. You're going to declare the delegate, and then you are going to instantiate the delegate and include the methods in the correct order. And this order that is shown is the order that you need to include those methods. And then once you've got the delegate set to run the methods in the correct order, you're going to invoke it. Okay, so that is the first one. The second one, and if you're not sure of how to do this, there are lots of examples, and I should point out, I have a ton of examples in here. Okay, so the first goes through the single cast, and then we get into multicast. And so you should be able to kind of look at this, and figure out how to create the delegate, and then, how to bind it to a method and how to add the additional methods on. Okay, and I've even got one that is similar, not as long, but it's similar to the example, where, you are instantiating it and then adding in the additional methods. So that is the first exercise. The second exercise, you're going to create this or copy this code into a new program. And so you'll notice that it runs as is. But what you're going to do, you'll see that there are 3 methods here. You're going to create an action delegate for one of the methods, a function delegate for one of the methods, and a custom delegate for one of the methods. Okay, so this custom delegate will be a single cast. So once you have created the delegates, you're going to run each method using the delegate, and then you'll be done. And again, there are lots and lots of examples. So there are the function and action delegate examples are down here, and the single cast examples are at the top. Then finally, you are going to create a program that's very similar to the very last example. So if you scroll to the bottom, at my little food eating competition here in my picnic class. So you're going to be working with a racing class. And so you're going to create a new program, and then you can copy and paste this code. And where you see the comments is pretty much where you have to add code. Okay. And I even created the event handlers for you. So this is what you need to do to complete the program. You have to create a delegate, create the delegate event object. You have to invoke the delegate event object and pass the chat parameter to the event handler. And then you're going to have to register the foot race method with the delegate and trigger the event. And there are comments right where you need to do that. And then you'll have to register the car race method with the delegate and trigger the event. And then I want you to create a Lambda expression as an event handler. And that will then be registered with the delegate. And then you will use the delegate to trigger the event. And like I said, this is identical to what I did in the sample program. It's just instead of an eating contest, you're dealing with races. Okay? Car race, foot race, and bike race. Then you're going to move on to exercise 4. And this does deal with link query syntax. So you're going to create a new program. You'll have to add the class and the list, which you can copy and paste. And if you're not sure of where to put them, again, there are lots and lots of examples for you. So if you look through this, I'm pretty sure you can find examples of a class and a list like this one. Look through the examples if you're not sure of where to place everything. And then you're going to do several link queries using the query syntax. And so this is what I want you to find and retrieve and display. Okay, and so once you're done, you'll upload your program. This last one, you're going to be working with linked method syntax. And so you're going to do your new council application. There are 3 classes that you are going to copy and paste. And then you have 3 different collections with data. And I don't really care if you guys change the names or the clubs. Do whatever you want there. Then you're going to be using method syntax. And these are the tasks that I want you to complete. You're going to make sure the program runs correctly, and then you're going to upload your program to GitHub. So that is the assignment. If you run into problems or have questions, please let me know. And there are 15 different link query examples, full programming examples in the notes. So between that and the book, I'm pretty sure you guys have a lot of examples to look at. So I don't think you'll have too many problems. But if something isn't working, feel free to send me the code and I'll take a look at it.